Well, greetings nerds, and welcome to Painting This. In a few months from now, I'm gonna change this art series to a different title, a much more better name, because drawing this, painting this, they're really stupid titles. And by the way, my name is Jules Nerdy, so hi. I'm still in the Christmas spirit, and I know Christmas is over, obviously, and I hope you nerds had a really joyful Christmas. And December is also almost over. We only got a few days left of 2025, and we're gonna reach the the year of 2026. 2026 will be a much more better year than this one. Now, much like last year for December, we did a portrait for AIDS Awareness Month. December's AIDS Awareness Month. We did a drawing of Julian's grandmother's late friend, Debbie. But this year, we kind of made a shift. Instead of doing a drawing again, we did a painting in a way to improve my painting. You know what they say, practice makes perfect. The painting I did, a portrait painting I did of a late rapper who has been dead for a little over 30 years now. His real name is Eric Wright. Spoilers, Eazy-E. The portrait painting that Julian did recently of Olivia Newton-John for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, it is pretty terrible, and I thought I did better than Julian with my portrait painting of a former NWA rapper. Eazy-E used to be part of NWA, and NWA was a very successful hip-hop group. It had helped rise the rapping hip-hop genre for the West Coast, specifically the state of California. Pretty insane that hip-hop started all. It started all in the East Coast, so the state of New York, the other side of the country, and then, you know, think of it as like a disease. It got all contagious, spreading from one portion of a spot to another, in the Midwest, and then to the South, and then the West Coast, and now all over the world. Hip-hop music is definitely my guilty pleasure, Julian's guilty pleasure as well. I actually did a rap song for this channel before, a little bit earlier, back during the summer of 2025. I had made a little song for Julian's Capital City Art Adventure art series, where he draws so many capital cities from one country to another. The theme song is called The Machinery in Him. You can actually check it out if you want to. It's a very short song, by the way, like over a minute long. There are two versions. The full version, a lyric video, is the first version. The second version is the instrumental, so you can only hear the music and not the verses that are being, the lines that are being said within the beat. And I do plan on making more rap songs. I have no plans of starting a music career. No way. Back to Eazy-E. Eazy-E got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2016, so I'm really proud of Eazy-E and the rest of NWA. Eazy-E also founded Ruthless Records. The record label is no more. I don't even know how many movies Eazy-E was in, but I know he was in CB4. It's a comedy movie. I know there are documentaries out there dedicating Eazy-E and like his friends like Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and others will talk about him, mention him, and share their tribute and all that stuff. Too bad Eazy-E is no longer around, no longer with us. He was only 30. If he was still alive, if he never got infected, I don't know what he would actually do if he was still alive. My number one guess is continuing to work for the music industry. He also made 11 kids. That is too many for me. The stress would actually be real for me. I think I would develop gray hair faster than Julian's mom, and his mother doesn't even have gray hair yet, and she's in her 50s, so kudos to her. She's living in a stress-free world. But like 11, 12 kids that Eazy-E had and that he made, oh, no way. Eazy-E also has a son having the exact same name as him, Eric Wright Jr. or Lil Eazy-E. Like father, like son. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the portrait painting. that I did. So what's up everyone? I am officially selling stickers under my Etsy shop called Thunderstorm for very, very fair prices. I am only shipping in the United States due to it being a very, very small business, and as a business owner, you know what they say, start small. That's exactly what I'm doing here. If my business, however, does expand, I will be adding more listings, which means more products for you guys to check out, and I will be shipping internationally to other countries like the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, and you guys get the picture. So, if you guys are interested of buying any stickers from me from my Etsy shop, Thunderstorm again, don't be afraid to hit me up. Come on down, don't be shy whatsoever. Make sure you go to my link tree and you'll be able to find my Etsy shop within my link tree. I also hate pressuring people into doing something for me. I mean, some people were convincing me to start a business because of what I do, and here I am putting myself out there. I shouldn't have any shame, right? Alright nerds, here is the side-by-side comparison between the reference picture of Eazy-E and the monochromatic portrait painting of Eazy-E. I went for the color red since it's the color of HIV/AIDS Awareness Month and also World AIDS Day, which was back on December 1st. I went with the monochromatic style of doing a portrait painting, much like what Julian did for Breast Cancer Awareness Month when he did a portrait painting of Olivia Newton-John, who died from that disease, well, that type of cancer there. And for Eazy-E, he obviously died of AIDS just a little bit over 3 decades ago, and yeah, the painting is clearly the winner compared to the Olivia Newton-John painting, but still the Eazy-E painting could have been a little bit better to me. I did my best with applying the strokes and switching from one color to another and making them look as smooth as possible. I know I could have added some characters for Eazy-E's hat. He would wear the Compton hat a lot, where he's from. He was actually born, I think he was raised in Compton, California, which is a part of the Los Angeles metropolitan area, or I should say the greater Los Angeles area. I wanted to keep the portrait painting really straightforward, and I wanted to get through with it as quick as possible. Yeah, I basically did this painting like kind of at the last minute, just like a couple days before the end of 2025, so I can move on to my next projects. I love how I did Eazy-E's hair. He had a curly hair. I also love how I did his face. I think it's my favorite part of the portrait painting I did of him. And the portrait painting is inspired by several monochromatic portrait paintings online on Google Images, and I really loved how other people's portrait paintings turned out. I was like, maybe I should do this on my own and do my own monochromatic portrait painting. We also got Eazy-E's hoodie. It's fine. His hoodie's fine, but I kind of don't like how I applied the strokes. It was kind of a mistake to use a white acrylic paint and then switching to darker colors, like adding the wrinkles and then switching back or jumping back to white acrylic paint. I thought that was kind of I don't know if that's really a common painting mistake. Forget it. Oh, I love how I did his shades too. His shades are spot on, you know, his sunglasses. I think I'll give the artwork of Eazy-E maybe a 6.5 out of 10. His face is kind of messed up to me because I made his nose a little bit like too long. Like if I had raised his nose as well as his lips a little bit, his chin would have been a lot bigger and it would actually look a lot like Eazy-E. So overall, the painting, it kind of looks like Eazy-E, but not quite, because his nose is a little bit low as well as his lips, and his chin is too small. And yeah, that's when I knew I had made a few mistakes. I made a few boo-boos for the monochromatic portrait painting of Eazy-E. But still, the painting is pretty good. So that is going to be the end of this art video here. Stay tuned for more content, nerds, and I hope this art video was quite enjoyable to watch.